All right, good evening, everyone. So we'll start the high-level updates. We have some new integrations, we have some new updates, and we have the Ask AI, which is going to be the biggest update this week, potentially for the month. And high level is saying it's gonna be the biggest update for ever since they released it. So let's see. We are going to go over all the updates, and then we'll check the updates live in a high-level account, and then at the end we can do a Q&A section. So let's start. If you have any questions during the call, make sure to put it in the live chat. And after we are finished, I'll respond to everything. So let's start on the presentation. The first slide is just an overview of what we have coming up. We have the SKI, some updates to the AI builder. We also have two updates to the meta ads integration inside high level, and we also have some other that I included. I'm especially excited about the SKI and then the meta ads updates. So let's start. So far high level I didn't really publish any posts or anything about the Ask AI. If you are following their socials, then you probably saw this Instagram post. So uh, Ask AI is going to be a built-in assistant inside high level, and then it's going to take all your information. So, for example, it's going to use your brand voice and its setting to generate the emails, the captions, the newsletters, and even the landing page copies, any copy that you generate for your business. And it's also going to help you build your next appointment funnel, execute CRM actions like tagging, rescheduling leads. So basically, we already have some features with the AI. If you think about the AI automation builder or the AI funnel builder, those are all AIs. Just you just talk to them, and the AI builds the automation and the website. So now it's rolling out for more and more features. For example, writing an email and more. So here are some features that you can use it. So on the right side, you'll see that you can just highlight a text and tell the AI to add a better hook, add a stronger CTA, make the text punchier, or maybe change it to a more serious or a more professional tone, or make it funny as well. So it's gonna be similar to other AI tools, but now it's just going to be integrated into the platform. So you can just send it a rough bulleted list, and it's going to be able to turn it into a campaign that you are just ready to send and set up. So again, as all the main high level updates, it's just going to help you save time and work faster really. You will find the Ask AI at the top of the navigation bar. So you can just click the icon, type your prompt, and it's going to help you build. So there are some new capacities we are starting out with. So we are definitely are going to take a look at the end of the presentation and before the Q&A. For the feature to be enabled, of course, you have to be an agency user on high level, and then you just need to head to your agency settings, search for labs, and then you can turn it on under the agency level. So I'll show this and we'll go through live and then see what the AI can do. Next, some more AI updates. This time it's for the AI builder. So now it also has the skill whenever you are building workflows and automations. If you use the AI, now it has the option to actually name the workflow and also to change settings in the workflow. So as written here, the AI builder and assistant now can configure the workflow settings and rename workflows, and it's going to be related on what you are actually doing. So here's an example on the right side. You see there was a prompt sent to the AI to rename the workflow with a suitable name given its functioning. And instead of a new workflow, the AI actually updated it to missed call SMS sequence. And then it also renamed the workflow to SMS workflow drip campaign. So there are some updates that you can do with the AI builder now. So we'll also check this out live at the end of the call. Next, which I'm really excited about, is the meta ads updates to high level, so the integration with meta ads. Now we have an advanced preview and also shareable links for meta ad campaigns. This is mainly important if you are working with a team or working with a client or another agency. and you were not sure maybe about the sizing or how the ads are going to look like. Now you can check it across multiple placements, so feeds, stories, reels, and also on the right side because that's also a different format. And you can just see it for yourself, so you can be sure that it's going to work. And then you can also send the preview link to your clients and to your teams. If maybe not something not working, you can send it for quality assurance. And then for the client, they should just have an idea on how the ad is going to look like. Hmm. So basically, for it to work, you just need to create and publish a meta ad inside the HighLevel's ad manager. And then in the preview section, you need to click the advanced preview icon to open the ad preview. There you are going to see all the placements. So here on the next screenshot, I actually included this. So first image here on the top left, you see our ad preview, and on the right side, you can turn on the advanced preview, and this is how it's going to look like on the left bottom. So for example, you have the mobile feed, the basic feed. Here's the right column with a different size, and also the story sizing. And then if you just want to share any of these, on the right side, you have a shareable link. So again, you see you can switch between Facebook and Instagram, or maybe other platforms if you have it, maybe threads or in-app. And then you can switch between story, reels, and then feed placements. And then you can get the shareable link and then send it to your clients or send it to your team. So that's a quick and nice update. Previously, you couldn't do it, and then it was a bit of a limitation. So now we are finally able to do it. Next, again, we'll have another meta update, but basically just an overview of why the shareable link matters. Is basically you'll be able to verify how the ads are going to look like across all placements, which is important. And it also makes it easier to share a re-preview with teammates or clients, as I said. So now you don't need to open the Meta Ads Manager just for it to show you the preview, which is again saves some time and then less juggling between different tabs. The next meta update we have is for the lead generation. So if you are running a lead gen, now we can finally use multiple conversion location, because if you are running ads, let's say you run a lead ad inside Ads Manager, you have the option to use a single or a multiple location for your conversions. For example, a single location would be your lead form or your website. Now with a multiple conversion location, you can use both, so website and instant form, and then Meta is going to recommend based on user behavior if they actually going to take them to the website or if they are going to use instant forms. So here's a preview of an ad set being set up. Of course, you can name it same as the ads manager. You can select the Facebook page you'll use and the Instagram account as well. And then for the conversion location, now we have the website and instant forms as well. So just a couple requirements you need for these campaigns. For the instant forms, you need a lead form only so that you can set up on the ad level. And then for the website, it's of course going to require a data set and a conversion event. So you'll have to install the pixel inside your high level funnel, set up the tracking correctly, and then make sure the events are firing correctly. So for example, you track a lead whenever a form has been submitted. So you need to do that. If you're just looking for a quick start, instant form is the better. And then if you use both conversion actions, website and instant forms, you'll still need the dataset and the conversion event as well. I included another screenshot of this. So now this is setting up your ad. And then whenever you select the lead form, this is how it's going to look like. So in case of the multiple conversion location, you need to select a lead form and the website URL, of course. So why it's important is because it's bringing closer meta ads and high level, something I use every day with my clients and my business as well. And then it's going to enable website-based lead optimization using the pixel event. And then, of course, now you can use the hybrid lead collection on the website and in platforms with the instant forms. So just a new feature to have. It's great to use. In the meantime, if you have any questions, just make sure to drop them in the live chat and I'll respond to it after the presentation. But the next update is the Facebook post sync with a social planner. So now whenever you are setting up a new sub account or you just reconnect your previous integration because maybe it was disconnected, now you'll be able to sync your previous posts or your previous posts from the last 30 days. And it's also going to include all the posts up to the current day that you have. And it's going to run automatically in the background once it's enabled. So now you can sync all your existing Facebook posts into the social planner, which is going to help you whenever you are scheduling new posts. You'll see what's in there already. And then once you are looking at the analytics, you'll see all the previous posts. So you can get a better idea of the reach of your social posts, of the engagement rates, and you'll be able to see more data in your account. So to set it up, you will need to go to marketing, and then of course it's on the left side in the menu. We can take a look after this. Go for the social planner, and then under settings, you need to make sure your Facebook account is connected. If not, you just need to log in with your personal Facebook and then select the specific page you want to use. Because maybe if you are an agency owner, you already have access to 10 different Facebook pages. So you need to select the one that you are going to use. Then you have to go to labs. So labs is the settings on the agency level, and then you need to enable the post sync, and then in the background it's going to automatically begin syncing your posts. And then you see them inside the planner and the statistics, and you can also see the analytics of those posts. And then once the connection expires, I think it's every year, maybe you just need to reconnect. You just need to reconnect, and then it's going to continue syncing the posts. Something that you often face whenever you are creating new sub accounts or just adding new users to a sub account if you are an agency owner is anytime there's a new user, there's going to be a new personal calendar added, even if it's not needed at all, because maybe you just add a VA or a sales team who are going to manage your leads, but they will never need the calendar. And then whenever you are creating the landing page and then you click on the calendar, you'll have 10 calendars that you need to choose from, even though there's no point for this. So now agencies can control the automatic calendar creation whenever you add a new user. So this is also going to be a setting under the agency level, and it's going to be controlled by the preloaded example data. And when you disable it, new users will no longer receive an automatically created personal calendar, which is just going to save up some space inside your high-level sub-account. Now, of course, you can still manually create calendars, no changes there, but I did include a screenshot. So once you are under the agency level and on the settings, go to company, and then you see the preloaded example data, and then you can just turn it off. So then you no longer have the new calendars created. So here are the step-by-steps, and then it's quite easy to set up. Next, we have for the Google Business Profile, also some improvements with the integration and the speed of the process. So it's going to impact your review link. So whenever you create a new sub account or you are setting up a new client, whenever you connect the Google Business Profile either under integrations or under the marketing tab, now the review link is going to be set up automatically. Previously, it was around a 4 to 5 step process. Now it's going to be automatic. So if one page is connected, it's going to be set as default. And then if you have multiple pages connected to the sub account, then the first page is going to be selected by default. So in these cases, or actually most cases, there's no manual setup needed. So now the review links are auto configured, and it's going to be just again easier for new users to set up everything inside HighLevel. And let's see. Next, we have again a change to the standard builder. This is also going to improve the user experience and the layout as well. It's going to be better. So now we have sticky notes available in the standard builder. Previously, it was available in the advanced builder, but now we can add images, logos, colors, and then texts inside the standard builder as well. So how it works is basically you use to drop notes anywhere where you want in the workflow. Can be for your team, a reminder if you have multiple members in your agency working on one automation. And to use it, you just need to open any workflow you have under automations. And then on the left toolbar, you can just click sticky note, and then you can add text, choose a color, and maybe even add a logo or an image to this. So this is going to be better collaboration between teams, and then also context sharing while you build a certain action. And it's really important to note that it's not going to, of course, affect how your automations behave, but it's just going to improve how it looks. So I included a couple images. So on the right and left side, you see you can use multiple colors, and inside I just added a logo. And then for this one, of course, we have the triggers, and you can also just highlight the actions. And then, for example, in here, I have the introduction email. So the first three actions are going to be related to the intro email. I highlighted this with a color. Now I chose green, and it's going to send an intro email, going to add a tag, and then another email. And then we have a wait step. And then next, we have the closing confirmation email, again, a new tag. So this one I highlighted with yellow. So that's one example on how you can use sticky notes. You can also just work with a VA and then tell him the context on what he has to build out in each automation, and then you just see it and he will be able to replicate that you whatever you need basically. So those are the main updates for this week. There were some other smaller ones. For example, changes to the rentals. We just added rentals last week to high level to the calendar, and there are more features coming out to that. But I don't really use it. My clients, we are not really using it, so I just left those out from this call. But if these were any helpful and you are looking for more strategies with high level or methods, join the free group. You can scan the URL, or you can just you can scan the QR code or just enter the URL. It's also in my description of the video, or wupscale.com/free. And then if you like the new features and then you are looking to try high level, or maybe you are already a user but you are interested in opening another agency account, now you can get a 30-day free trial with all my bonuses. So you get free VIP group memberships, you get an onboarding call where I help you set up high level, all the features and everything that we mentioned in this call. I'll help you set up and get started. And of course, you also get access to an organized guide list with high level and then meta ads courses. So you can, with meta ads, you can also promote the business with basics and advanced strategies. I also have the weekly coaching calls and over 50 funnel templates. So if it sounds interesting, check out the link in the description or wupscale.com/go high level. And that was the presentation for this week. Now, if you have any questions, drop it in the chat. Otherwise, we'll just take a look and then try all the new features. So first we had the Ask AI. So let's go to high level. Make sure you are in the agency tab, and then you need to look for the settings. And then here on the left side, you need to look for labs. And then you have two different features or main tabs. Let's say you can either turn on everything on the agency level, or for each sub account. Now the Ask AI is automatically going to roll out at the 1st of April, but I just turn it on now so anyone in my agency and all of my sub accounts can use this new feature. We also have the marketplace earnings dashboard, which is also a new feature this week, but I just didn't include it in the presentation. Let's also turn it on, why not? And then for the sub accounts, let's see. Now we can use bank transfers for US and Canada. So instead of just Stripe as a payment processor, now you can use bank transfers as well. So it's already enabled for all my sub accounts. Now I just turned on Ask AI. So it's already visible for all my sub accounts, but they can't necessarily use it. So I just activate the feature. I select all the sub accounts and then enable access. Just make sure to save. Next, so here we also see all the new features. We discussed the Facebook post syncing. So again, we can just activate the feature for all sub accounts. This is important to do because you don't automatically get the new features. You need to go ahead and activate it for your sub account. We can also export email statistics now to see how the performance is. This is going to be a CSV file. So let's activate this. Select all the sub accounts and then under bulk actions, you can enable access. And then we have nodes for the custom objects. Also, we are going to enable for all the sub accounts. And then I think all of the features are enabled now. So go back. Oh, actually, and under company, you remember we had one other feature, which was turning off the calendar creation. So I'm here under company settings, and then you need to go to advanced settings, and then here you can turn off the preloaded example data. So this is whenever you add a new user to the sub account, there's no calendar going to be created automatically. So you can turn it off. This was the feature we discussed. So here's the Facebook post sync, and then here's the default personal calendar creation. So next, go back to the agency level. And then here we have the Ask AI as the first tab. And then here's how it can help. Now, I'm interested to see if it's available in my sub account as well. So let me just open a new tab and then load my sub account that I use for my agency. And then let's see how it works. So yeah, we have the Ask AI. And then let's see, maybe give me 5 blog post ideas. This is the first time I use this, by the way, so maybe it's just going to be a total fail, but give me 5 blog post ideas on recent meta ad changes in 2026 and optimize for SEO. You can also, oh, we only have this one. So let's go and let's see what blog post ideas we get. And then I try to create the blog post actually with the AI. So of course we have the meta Andromeda, the angle, the target keyword, which is nice, good research. So the SEO tips, we can use an FAQ section. And then we can, of course, target each SEO section or FAQ section for each target keyword. Next, we have the generative ad model. I like this. Policy changes in 2026. And then number 4 is creative diversity versus volume. If you are into meta ads, you know that these are hot topics. Oh, the location fees, they just rolled out the location fees. I just got the email not even a week ago, and it already made a blog post on this. Yeah. Let's fully draft number 5 and also add SEO meta descriptions and title tags. And then I just send it again that I need blog post number 5, and then let's see what happens. I like this. So I wanted to try it with a blog post because if I just tell it, hey, build a funnel or build an automation, we already have the AI inside the funnel builder and the workflow builder, so there's no point of doing that. So now it's giving me the title tag for SEO, the method description as well. And then, wow, it's gonna give me a 9 minute long reading time. Okay, so it's gonna take some time to write it. Now I'm curious if it can actually publish the blog post, or it's just going to write it and I need to take it to the blog post section. So I don't think I can respond now or reply because it's creating it. It has, of course, the AI sign, this long spacer. Oh, it's called M dash, sorry. Let's be specific here. And then it's giving me quite a long blog post. I think we had, how many points did we have? It's going to scroll back to the bottom, but I think we had 9 points that is going to touch on. So let's wait for it to create. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, just drop it for me and I'll respond. And yeah, I'll finish the call soon. Now I was thinking, because the last Thursday when I had the call, we actually had quite good engagement, some comments, maybe 10 people watching, so it was viral. So I was thinking maybe tomorrow night I'm going to do a live call where it's work with me, and then we are going to be at a funnel together or be at some ads together. I'm going to share some AI stuff. So if you're interested in that, also comment in the chat. And now here's the blog post. We have all the 8 points. And now let's just ask the AI to publish this in the CRM. Let's say yes to all. Now let's see what happens. So I already have a brand board edit, so it knows how to use my logo and brand colors to create a design for this. So let's see if it can do all three at the same time. Yeah, so it has my exact colors, gold and green. Like this. Actually, I have a line of code in my website that I have no idea how to remove. So maybe it's going to be helpful with that also. Also, now it's generating the image for the cover. Let's see. So it's generating the image now. Let's wait for it. Okay. So now it has everything. It's also going to create the social post, which I'm not sure how it's going to look like. Here's the image URL it created. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. Now it's creating the social posts for Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Hmm. Okay. So it takes some time because we asked it to do all the steps in one. So we are just using Ask AI to write a blog post and then actually publish it into the blogs, create an image for this, and then also to reschedule and repurpose it to social content. Okay, so here's what it's doing now. It takes some time, but it's fine. Mm, In the meantime, maybe, oh, everything's ready. Okay, so let's see. It generated the featured image, which is fine. I mean, it's okay. We can just test it. And then it wants me to do the approval. It's like working with a V8, just much faster. So first one that I need to approve is going to be the blog post. So we have the title, the image, the alt text for the image, description, and then we just made a really wrong blog post with the most trending meta topics. So this is something I need to approve. And then I think it's going to send me the social posts as well that we created. In the meantime, while it's working, I'll also share some updates on the school community. So you'll see now I have it live on the call. We have the live call in the calendar. So inside the calendar, I do usually live calls on every Thursday. I just wanted to try this Friday evening to see how it works. And then of course we have the Q&As, the group chat in the group. And then inside the classroom now, I'm looking to make it a bit simpler. But basically you have the basics, you have the advanced section, and I just made everything public again so you can access all the courses. I'll probably move the basics and then the advanced section as well into the first tab, so all that's going to be there are the meta stuff, all you need to do to basically succeed with your campaigns. Set up your campaign, write the ad copy, design the ads, metrics to track, setting up your first campaign, and then under the advanced section, you'll have some media buying strategies, some reporting templates if you are growing an agency or you just want to audit your own business, some creative strategies that I use, AI on how I create images, video scripts, hooks. These are all golden strategies. I actually do this for the clients. Like this is not public anywhere. So this is super nice. And then I just updated the consulting and then the fractional CMO services. And yeah, I have a couple numbers I need to let in. I think we have 10. And yeah, I'll check them out and I'll accept them in the group. I actually have someone from YouTube just an hour ago. So maybe I'll have someone now as well. Okay, so now for approval, we have the blog post, we have the Facebook post. So let me just go through it. So it also created an image. Can I copy it? Okay. No. So this is the Facebook post image. Oh, this is the same. Oh no, I don't want to use this image. I think it's the same again. Yes. The social posts are not approved. Let's just go ahead and publish the blog post. And then my blog post and then the whole blog section is connected to this sub account, so it should be easy. It should go to my website, wupscale.com, and then here under blog. So these are the latest blog posts. Let's see. It's going to publish. So it's clean and available. Publishing now. Let's see. Okay, let's refresh. And then I'm just in the meantime, I'm following up with some leads. I have to jump to another call soon, so I'll probably come back to this tomorrow. The live call. So yeah, of course, let's accept the cookies and then blog post, so it's not here yet. I'm wondering which category it put it in, because I have the methods and then the high level tutorials. I'm wondering which one it's going to. So publish successfully. Here's the URL. Oh, and then it's going to have the recent, just like ChatGPT. So I think that's quite nice. And okay, let's see. Let's see if we have the blog post. Let's refresh. Oh, here it is. And so it was quite easy because it also gave me 5 other blog post ideas, which I could just use and then schedule it for the next week. And then I have everything covered for a month if you are posting blog posts once a week. So quite nice. And yeah, we'll see how it ranks on SEO. I mean, it looks decent. This is through the location fees, so I really like it. Changes to the attributions, and then contact us today. Doesn't really work, so I just go ahead and remove it myself. Go to blogs, and then open my blog, and then here's the most recent. I also want to update the font use because I like Poppins. Poppins, yeah. We'll keep the read time, it's fine. And then I'm thinking I remove this because on mobile I'm sure it's gonna look bad. Yeah, and here's my footer with all the links. So let's see. Blog post saved. Let's go back to blog and then open it. Go back. Here are the keywords. Nice. And then the URLs were added correctly. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we just published a blog post with zero work with AI. So I think Ask AI is going to be nice. I'll think about some more use cases we can try on the next call. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions about the new features or anything that we discussed during this call. And otherwise, I'll see you on the next call. So thanks for being here today.